Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near-capacity crowd are entitled to demand. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kimmich. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Neymar. Rodri. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And here's Yamal. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Benfica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Neymar. Çalhanoğlu. Quarter of an hour played. Some really good ball movement. Benfica are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's Owen. And the finish! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Simplicity itself.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Benfica! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Now it's Torres. He's away! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes short and sharp. Cleared without hesitation. Scholes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Owen. Bruno Fernandes. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Salah. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fernando Torres, and they can counter here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Ruben Dias has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Now it's Mohamed Salah, Bruno Fernandes, Gabriel with the clearance. Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that should get the job done. Great hit! Benfica have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Fernandes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Scholes plays it short. Gabriel can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well-timed, excellent interception. Costa Curta. Referee's given a throw. It's going to be another throw. Gabriel, pass somewhat off target. Bruno Fernandes. Calhanoglu. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Salah. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good alertness. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Bruyne. Now it's Torres. And it's Messi. And we hit half-time. Benfica come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're underway again. No reported change to either side during the break. And here's Yamal. No way through, so back it comes. And he's quick to get it clear again. To Calhanoglu. Adams. Mohamed Salah. Deftly done. That has been cut short. De Bruyne. Koundé.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar. Messi. De Bruyne gets into some space. There's the hit! They've scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Benfica really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
This match was 62,005.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. And it's Neymar. Messi. De Bruyne. That's played into space. Shot could be... Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to clear it. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it again. Thinks one through. Chips it through. Goalkeeper's ball. Mohamed Salah. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pinches it off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodri. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Messi. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. That's going to go a long way. Çalhanoğlu with the clearance. And he can clear it away. Çalhanoğlu is there to clear.
Substitution for Benfica, number 18, Mohamed Salah.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one.
Coming on the field,
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on holding.
Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Substitution for Benfica, number 7, Scholes. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Hadrian. Substitution in progress.
He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Benfica have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Substitution for Benfica, number 17, Roberto Carlos.
Ruben
Coming on the
Diaz
field
spots
is
it and
number
intercepts.
9, Bukayo Saka.
Timber. And that was very necessary. McAllister looking for the run.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, terrible pass. Saka. Bernardo Silva. Neymar. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Those of you making their way home on public
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. Can he finish?
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Pedri. Bruno Fernandes. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Conte. And here's the chance to counter. Modric. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, what hits one! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Simplicity itself.
Son Heung-min really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Hakimi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And the shot! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. Modric does really well to win the ball there. And it's Cancelo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Neymar! In he goes again! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Son Heung-min just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a fabulous ball. He's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Maradona. Shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Son Heung-min has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Conte. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Pedri. Roberto Carlos. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Marcelo gets rid without sophistication. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri tries making a foray down the right. Interesting ball. And it's Maradona. Fiddles it through. Pedri. Oh, such a clever touch. Gets a good foot in there. Corner. Marcelo plays it short. Showing good feet. That is great defending, so alert. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Benfica with another corner. This possibly the last play of the half. In for a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Neymar. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now Rafael Varane. Conte. Modric. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Tries a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Madrid have their second corner now. Marcelo goes short. Marcelo. Out of play for a throw. It's gone out for a throw-in. Marcelo. And it's Son Heung-min. The fullback is in acres of space here. Madrid have reclaimed it. And it's Cancelo. Conte. Maradona. Maradona! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their third corner. Marcelo with the short one. He's had it nicked away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Attendance for this match was 60,810.
Bruno Fernandes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's in on goal! They're up to 5 corners now. He's having a go! The corner count is rising. That's 6. He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
João Cancelo carries the ball down the right. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Benfica. Number 22, Neymar.
Rafael
Number
Varane.
10, Owen.
Back on the ball again.
Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field, number 13, Diogo Jota. Number 20, Batistuta. Number 42, Musiala.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's found a way through. Hit into the middle. And it's been shipped out wide. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Benfica! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Benfica get themselves into the lead. Modric. Neymar. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's shifting through the gears. Batistuta! Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only two.
Oh no, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Modric. Marcelo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution for Benfica. Number 15.
So here comes the substitution.
Adrian. Number 2, Ruben Diaz. Coming on the field, number 7, Scholes. Number 3, Franz Beckenbauer.
Benfica close now to seeing this one through to the end. Batistuta. And the finish! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Musiala demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
6 added minutes has
João
been indicated.
Cancelo. Conte. Batistuta. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Roberto Carlos. Batistuta. Marcelo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Conte. Jota. Musiala. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello everybody, and this
Jota
is a quick reminder
voted
to let
man
you
of the
know that
match,
you'll be
and
able to catch
deservedly
today's
so.
match broadcast live on our club's
What are your
FM
thoughts on
station.
today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello, everyone,
90
and
minutes to
welcome to
decide whether they
Arena.
can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. We have already started here. Benfica cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. 2022, the year Lionel Messi reached his points of fulfilment.
The jewel in the crown, Peter.
And I wonder, Jim, watching it in Qatar, when you first got the feeling he was going to go all the way.
Well, I would say the game against Croatia, a goal and an assist against a team that had humiliated Argentina 4 years previously. And that 2022 tournament got off to the worst.
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's got the shot away! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The goal for Benfica after 9
Well, when it's
minutes.
pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Michael Owen.
Benfica penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Beckenbauer. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Might be shapes to shoot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Benfica are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he's quick to get it clear again. First quarter of an hour gone. Rodri. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just...
It's Roberto Carlos! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Carlos brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Beckenbauer is there to clear. That's a nicely measured pass. He's in a good position here. And that could set him on his way. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, they could break here. Rafael Leao. It's a really well-measured ball. Back into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rafael, and the shot! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Rafael Leao had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. Benfica heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! The alert has passed. It didn't always look as though it would.
Well, that's the risk you have to take when you're fully committed to attack, Peter. They're going to leave a few areas unattended.
Koundé. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been clubbed away.
Benfica couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
No, that's been intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution.
Bayer Leverkusen can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Just a quick announcement.
Benfica ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Big chance! It's loose, it's Roberto Carlos! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that settles it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Benfica find a position of real strength now. Messi! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Bayer Leverkusen give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Mbappe. Looking for the runner. Look at the space here. Oh, such a clever touch. And the finish! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bayer Leverkusen applying the press here, a high press. Rafael Leao! Decent hit! And that certainly packed a punch.
The attendance for this match
Messi.
was 60,810.
Rodrigo. Oh, and he's through the middle.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Can he put it away? Costa Curta gets it clear. Bellingham. Messi. Shot could be on. Great hit! He's got a goal! Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
7, Bellingham. Substitution for Benfica, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
This has become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's cut it out. Hakimi. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
"75 minutes played. Pedri. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Bayer Leverkusen merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And he's in on goal. Çalhanoğlu. Pedri. Oh, good ball, and Yamal! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Lamine Yamal has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for Benfica.
It's
Number
their
3.
second corner of the game.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 15. Pedri. Number 21.
And it's been taken short.
Coming on the field. Number 11.
Chooses to go back. Tries a shot! Bayer Leverkusen have their third
Number
corner.
23. Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Up he goes! Oh, should have put that away. Just 5 minutes left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Pedri. Oh, super ball. There's the header. He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Desperate defending required here. Jota gets it away.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. 4 extra minutes added on. Deftly away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Goes back.
He had nobody else to help
And
out
that's
there.
that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Benfica can always take more positives from a result like
everybody,
this.
and this
Yes,
is a quick
there is some
reminder to let
tidying
you
up to
know
do,
that you'll be able
but
to catch
some real...
Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land, and the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. And already we're underway here. Benfica cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Mohamed Salah. The referee has given a corner. Benfica with the corner, they're first. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Pedri. Musiala. Shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
And the shot! Goal! Benfica! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize.
The goal for Benfica after 13
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defence.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well, that's well spotted. Scholes. Pedri. Benfica have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way past. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedri. Musiala. And it's Owen. Can he get it through? He's been picked out. And a header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Tchouaméni with the slide tackle there. Mbappe! And he's quick to get it clear again. Now that's well seen too. Scholes. And it's Salah. And Adams. And the keeper's got it again. That has been slung wide. Foden.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham. Rafinha. There's the hit! No mistake! Just one goal in it now! Game on! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And it's Salah. Scholes providing an outlet on that flank. Tchouaméni, not the most accurate pass. He'll try from distance. Foden. Mbappe. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a shade optimistic.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support...
Oh, what has happened here?
2 added minutes.
Oh, he's been decent hit! Caught offside that time. There will be a throw-in. McAllister. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Benfica leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And we're not going to make any further progress now. That is good alertness. Owen, can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Scholes with the short one. And he's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Chooses to go back. Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Costa Curta. Played back in. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Adams gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's got a side of goal. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And back to the keeper they go. Rice. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. McAllister.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh no, that was never going to make it.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Owen, shooting chance! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Benfica take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bellingham. Zaire Emery. Mbappe. Benfica needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Opts to real chance. They are rampant, and the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Substitution for Benfica, number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
42.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
10.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Number 9.
Oh, now the finish! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And now he has 2. He's had a hit! Oh, in he goes again! Oh, terrific save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Haaland! And that's past the post. Roberto Carlos. Bruno Fernandes. Back into the middle. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Jota. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Zaire Emery makes the interception. Scholes. Bellingham. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bellingham. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Rafael Leao.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now there's a fine ball. It's a mighty effort! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos has created one goal already. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. That pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Great work on the overlap. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Benfica have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Benfica really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. That's the whistle. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aims beyond the defence. Griezmann moves wide and looking to get onto this.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Maldini. Rui Costa. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cleared without hesitation. Totti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Referee's given a throw. That is ended up in no man's land. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh no, what has happened here? Deftly away. And he's intervened well there. Pass is just off target. Very nicely done. Good spot that.
Benfica have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Totti. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Griezmann finds himself offside. He could be in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Belletti. Neymar. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Rafael Leao. Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. Benfica have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Not the most accurate pass. Nuno Mendes. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Iniesta.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the bottom.
It's Griezmann! Sticks it away! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Griezmann really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Benfica can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary. Rafael Leao, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Beckenbauer. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Nicked it back promptly. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Griezmann. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Roberto Carlos! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Benfica head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Some first half thoughts?
Benfica can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Messi, terrific header, and somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
He's gone forward. Mendes is the guilty party there. It's Thuram. Caught offside that time. Rafael Leao, quality ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And it's Neymar. Spread neatly. Neymar. And here's Totti.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
It's a mighty effort! Mbappe! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And the keeper's given it away. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Oh, he's found support out wide. Iniesta, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckenbauer gets it away. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. Bit too much weight on the pass. Benfica have their second corner now. There's the header. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Neymar. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Iniesta in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Oh, Totti! That's been cut out, well played. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Thinks one through, and he was quick to react. Iniesta. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's clever. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Gol del Benfica. Marcó en el minuto 71.
That is simply terrific. Finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Benfica perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's picked his way through. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Thuram. It's going to be another throw.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Vieira with the clearance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nuno Mendes. No, that's been intercepted. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, played right into his path. And this is Griezmann. Great chance! And it's in! And again they hit the front. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Mbappe.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he has been fouled there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. He is through here. Totti! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads.
Griezmann! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Terrible error, duly punished. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just... Can he pull it off? That's going to go a long way. And it's Neymar. And that is as far as it goes. Benfica can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Benfica really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, they were up against it, but these players can take heart from what was a worthy response. There was no sign at any stage of the towel being thrown in. So